Forgive me if you see me squinching because I'm going through neuropathy attacks in my cold toe. Because I don't have a woman to work with me, help me build up immune to the pain. I'm constantly under so much stress, but I'm just explaining, not complaining. Low value women. This is the subject I'm gonna talk about. A low value woman will give you stress, shame you, insult, guilt you, and tell you how they need to be right in everything they do. No matter what you say, no matter how right you are, no matter how much you get to the point, they will turn that into the insult by talking about how you look. You too short. That's why you ain't got no money. Then they're gonna falsely accuse you of being a pookie baby when you ain't never did nothing like that in your entire life. They'll look at you and think of you in a negative way. They don't know your struggles. They don't know what you've been through if you're older and how doors are shut in your face time and time again, even though you qualify for everything. Just surviving was an incredible task. But instead, they will find to say, well, you're stupid. Maybe you had a dysfunction where you couldn't read and you taught yourself to read, which is an ingenious act in itself. But the low-value woman will find fault in you not being able to read at the time they think you should have learned how to read your enemy's language. They don't know there's a mechanism where it's hard for you to comprehend from someone who's abusing you mentally, physically, and spiritually. Then they come up with ways to tell you how you're not important. I've never worn makeup in my life as an adult and may have done some stupid stuff as a child, but I was a child, so that doesn't count in my eyes. Back to my point. So you're finding fault in everything I do, even though everything I'm doing is improving myself and coming up with solutions to better myself. Instead, you finding fault in me, telling me how I'm not this, that. I have very little education because I'm not being taught by the very people who have killed and destroyed my people, my ancestors. I don't have a lot of money with the faces of my enemies, oppressors, colonizers on it. How I am not being able to gain the status I need to do because no one is attracted to me, the women that I don't value or look at as important. Fake hair, fake eyebrows, fake teeth, fake makeup, fake everything. And yet they higher value than me because they bought this stuff at a store and that makes them better than me. Now, if you don't see the foolishness and all that kind of stuff, then I don't know what to tell you. I will never be attracted to a nonsense woman like that. I would never be interested in an obese woman like that. I would never be interested in a woman who's deformed mentally, physically, and spiritually. I would never want someone who has mental issues that's constantly trying to find fault in me because I'm trying to be the best I am as a man. These are the things that real men need to look at, analyze, finalize in their mind that they don't want to deal with nothing like that. And this is how we get good women, by finalizing and analyzing women who are on point and are justifying their naturalness and their realness by interacting with men who only seek that type of validation from them. It is very difficult to deal with a female that lives in a delusional reality. Everything she talks about, everything she's saying is contradiction to reality. When I hear a woman talking about the stuff I talk about, I'm attracted to her because of her intelligence alone. I'm attracted to her because she's natural, she's practicing what she preaches, and she's trying to work with men like me who's about that. Where am I ugly? Where am I ugly when I'm dealing with things that represents facts? Where am I ugly when I'm practicing what I preach? Where am I ugly when all I'm trying to do is work with women to save them from toxic relationships, toxic behavior patterns, argumentative overtones that's not good for them, and manifesting strict, condescending, rude behavior patterns? Why am I wrong for telling these women not to act like that, not to be like that, not to practice holism? Holism meaning 304s, Magic City, dressing up to get a man intoxicated in their dirty, nasty laundry. Where am I wrong for trying to keep women away from being like that? So with that in mind, it's no help or no saving these females. But yet, they try to call me a pookie and Ray Ray.